Let me tell you what they haven't told you yet in your 9 to 5, your corporate, your work life. You got the role here, not because you had influence, not because you had executive presence, but because you were tactical. And because you were so tactical when doing your role, i.e., the resident firefighter, they put you here because they figured if you knew how to do a good job there, you know how to do a good job here. The challenge is you didn't realize that you actually needed a strategy in order to survive. So you were promoted to solve problems, not to embody power. And now you are the bottleneck of your team and or the department, and you're exhausted and don't know what to do. As of right now, there is a training trap. You are trying to develop your team from a manual, not realizing that the unwritten rules say you have to coach and develop. Yes, but there's a certain way that you have to do it, and it's called a strategy. As a side note, you feel like a fraud because you're leading from a script, not that you've been trained. Number two, you're using the same tools that got you to mid-manager, not realizing in order to get to the next point, you have to adjust how you do things, how you say things, and effectively, again, have a strategy. So you're working harder, but effectively standing still while the world moves past you. I call it, you've hit the ceiling. And last but not least, you are addicted to urgency. Every time a fire is moving, you are the one that's reactive, not realizing that the rest of your team members are responsive. You're the one running after the fire. Meanwhile, they're getting promoted. Your ability to scale is crumbling, so you're not the leader that you thought you are. Now that you watch this video, you're actually a high-paid fireman. Now, as an executive leadership coach, my number one goal is to help you play chess instead of checkers, to help you love, live, embody leadership. And this is what we're going to do. Number one, we're going to move you from reactive to responsive. As a leadership coach, I am no longer allowing you to react to every single fire, every single email, and every single meeting that says you have to be there. How will you scale if you continue to use that particular corporate handbook? As a side note, a little bit of humility will help you to appreciate that we have to move you from an executor to an executive. Take that one to the bank. And lastly, I'm no longer allowing you to be the passenger. You are now the driver of the car. You are now the architect. You are now the executive. And in order for you to do that, we have to have a complete shift. After 30 years in corporate America, I've been in the trenches. I know exactly what to do to help you. And we start at your leadership identity. I know you cannot work your way into a higher identity. I provide the mirror that you can't provide for yourself. What does that mean? You are actually in the environment. You're not going to see it. And if you do see it, you haven't done anything about it. So this is the time now in order to ensure your leadership identity, your executive presence, all of the pieces that lead up to you ops and scaling your team are put back into play. Goal is to realign your operations and your identity so you can scale without burning out. If you need more, this is what I talk about in February's Masterclass at DanieSheldon.net. Like, comment, follow, and let me know if you're exhausted, if your leadership identity is not intact, and what you're going to do about it.